in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello everybody, my name is James and I have decided to use Google Classroom as my Web 2.0 research project. It's obviously a very powerful educational tool, but in the corporate realm it is also a very powerful collaboration and communication tool. Since it is, however, quite extensive and detailed, I will not be able to get into every little aspect of it, so I do apologize ahead of time. We're just going to cover some of the basics, the foundations, how to set up a quick class, and how to populate that class with some content. So let's get looking at the instructor's view to begin with. This is the default view for an instructor or developer's dashboard for their class or course, whatever they've developed. You will see the little hamburger menu over here, which will provide a list of all classes that they have participated or helped develop. A link to the calendar, which will provide a detailed list of all assignments and work due that particular week. Also a to-do list. Obviously, this is the class that we are teaching, Webvolution. This is a sample class. You can also see archived classes. And you can also see the general settings as far as changing your profile picture and notifications. So let's go ahead and take a look at the class itself. This is a class's activity stream page. You'll see 3 links up here: stream, students, and about. The main page here is the stream page. It will show you all of the activities associated with this particular class. Just about anything that has gone on with this particular class will show up here on the instructor's activity stream page. If you click on the students, this will show you a list of all the students that have been invited to take this particular class. Here's the class code that you would send them out. This is a test account that I created just to go ahead and test this particular product out. And of course, I have enrolled my poor wife as a guinea pig for this. Clicking the About, this allows you to change or edit any of the information associated with this class, including the description. Here are some files that are associated with this class. You will see that there's a link to the class drive folder where all of those materials are held. A link to the classroom calendar, which is the same as the one that we would see underneath the hamburger menu. And you'll also see Google Calendar. And if the instructor has set up a Google account, it will link everything from their course to their Google Calendar. So let's take a look at the left-hand side of the screen here. The left-hand side of this default screen, you can see that you can show deleted items. Here's where you can change the options for posting and comments. You can see if there's any upcoming work or view all of the work that has been done and associated with this particular class. And then you'll see something here called topics. And topics are pretty much how you will break up the content within your particular course, depending on what you would like to do with them. And within each of those topics, you will create specific content blocks, such as assignments, discussion boards, quizzes, and just plain old question and answers if you'd like to. So let's go ahead and see what a content box is all about. Content boxes are found within topics as well as on the activity stream page. You can tell if the content box actually has a specific purpose. This one here is a question, indicated by the question mark here. And you can actually see if there is any work assigned to it, what the status is of that work. So for example, this was a question that was posed to the quote-unquote class that they actually had to participate in, and you can see that 2 of the students have completed it and none of them have not completed it. Clicking up here in the waterfall menu, you can see that, at least from the instructor's point of view, you can move this to the top, you can edit the content directly, you can delete it or create a link specifically to this content block and email it. You can also see the kind of topic that it is associated with. Here is course discourse, and you can also see course discourse here. This is everything associated with this particular content block, and here's an associated file. I really particularly like this one because it was very, very interactive and very, very visual. And you can see that it provides a nice clean history of how the internet and web browsers specifically have evolved over time. So let's get inside and see what an actual content box looks like. We'll click over here and click on edit. We'll go ahead and create some content here in a second, but let's just take a look at this really quick. You can see that you can associate this to just some students or all students. You type in the question because this is obviously a question. Instructions if you want to have any. You can assign a due date here and assign a topic. Associate any particular files or anything that you can have linked from your computer, from your Google Drive, a YouTube video, or just a link to an outside site. Here you can allow students to reply to each other, and if you want to, you can have the students edit their answers. So let's go ahead and set up a content block and create a topic. Creating a topic can be done in two different ways. Obviously, you can add a topic over here, or you can go through this by adding content first. We're going to go ahead and create topic and content all at once. And in this particular one, we're actually going to create an assignment. So you click on the plus icon here and then click on the assignment thing. You can see this is the icon for assignment for this particular class, and we're going to assign it to all students. Let's give it a title. And obviously, since it is an assignment, you want to provide some clear direction and some instructions. Also, because this is an assignment, we want to assign a due date. We're going to pick about the 20th, and let's set it at midnight. Now, we can go over here and assign it to a topic, or once again, we can create a topic straight from this particular box. So we're going to put in new topic. And we want to associate a file with this particular assignment here. So you can drag files here or select them from your computer. I'm going to select one from my computer. And you'll see it populated up through here. Hit upload. It will upload it straight to the Google Drive. And now you can see the link to it right here. Students can view the file. Students can edit the file or make a copy for each student. We'll just actually have them be able to view the file. Everything here, everything's complete. Go ahead and click on assign. So you can see automatically on the left-hand side here, the topic has been populated, and if we scroll to the top, our new assignment is at the very first position. Here's the link to the particular file associated with this assignment. Nobody has done it, and 2 of them still have to complete it. And you'll also see over here it is populated in the upcoming portion because it is, after all, due tomorrow. If we click on View All, there's the assignments that are all associated with it, and this is the new one that we just created. If we needed to edit this at any point, we would just come up here, click on Edit, and we can edit any particular thing. We can remove this file, we can add new files, we can do whatever we need to do with this. And then you just click Save, and every update that you've done will be automatically and immediately saved. Nice thing about this is that as soon as an assignment is created and due for a particular week and for a particular student, that student will be immediately notified via their Google email account. And if there's any comments back from the student concerning this, it would actually be immediately sent to the professor or the instructor's email account. So there is an immediate communication back and forth between the developer of a course and the user of a course. And that is pretty much it from the instructor's point of view. So we're going to take a really quick look over at the student's point of view and see how things look from their side. So you can see here that the student's point of view and dashboard is pretty similar to the instructor's dashboard. Same options over here pretty much for the hamburger menu, but you'll actually see here is our new assignment. Whereas there was nothing there before, you'll actually see anything that is due this particular week pop up over here. The student can automatically see what is expected of them. When they click on this class, About the only thing that you'll see that is different is instead of students, they actually have an option up here to see classmates. And again, you can go into the about and it goes into everything else. But of course, this is how they would actually view their particular class page. Now, since this is a new topic and this is an assignment, we're going to go ahead and partake in it. So if there's any work that has been assigned in this that they need to attach according to the instructions, they can go ahead and add a file. So let's go ahead and select another file from my workplace thing here. Let's go with this one. And we, of course, will click upload. That will attach the file straight to that. We can go in and create something in any Google application, docs, slides, sheets, or drawings, but we're just going to leave this kind of simple through here. We can add a private comment straight to the instructor, and that will automatically go to their email from a post. Nobody else will be able to see this, and all they got to do at this point is turn it in. One attachment, this was it. Cancel it or turn it in. Let's go ahead and turn it in. Now you'll see that it says done here, and if we go back in through here, it'll say done on their activity stream page. So let's take a really quick look here from the instructor's point of view. And the nice thing is about having this is all I've got to do is switch accounts. So I'll go over to my teacher account, it'll open it up. Again, you'll see here, due tomorrow, come over through here, and automatically you'll see one has done it, one has not done it. So let's go ahead and click on this and see who has done what. Well, Test Washok has actually sent something in, and Mrs. Kristen Washok has not. So let's go ahead and grade this. Automatically it will default to 100 points, or you can actually associate it ungraded. You can change this to any score that you would like to. So let's go ahead and give myself 100% because I'm that good. And then of course we want to return this back to the student. Return work to one student, that will actually send them their grade, and I can reply back to them in a private comment if I wanted to. Click on return. We'll see one returned, back to Test Washok, returned with a grade. So let's go back over to the student's viewpoint, refresh this screen. Now you actually see where it said done is now returned, and if we open that up, you'll actually see the grade over here, and here's the comments section. So all in all, Google Classroom is a fantastic tool for both education and corporate identities. Again, it is very, very in-depth. There are lots of tutorials out there. There are many walkthroughs on Google's site itself, as well as many YouTube videos. And I highly suggest, if you're interested in this, go to the link that you see up here. Just type in edu.google.com and see where it takes you. Hope you found this enjoyable and informative, and I look forward to talking with you all sometime later.